Hey everybody, welcome to the reaction. Reacting to episode 11 of Shadow's House. A la, let's see Karen's facial reactions as she knows everything that's happened. Since somebody decided to completely read the entirety of this story as much as she could. By the way, though, is it finished or is it still ongoing? I
It's
meant to
still
ask you
ongoing.
that. Okay, I thought so. So once this
Try
quarter or
it.
I
this
figured.
Finish it.
once the season's done, I will be doing the same thing, but I'm gonna wait till the season is at least done.
Same.
What chapter?
Yeah, this episode's called The Dark Drink, so it probably has something to do with coffee. And so, good thing I didn't
So
make
I got
coffee.
chapter 101.
Not coffee, grandpa coffee.
Yeah,
Ah,
it's part of Grandpa coffee. Grandpa's special sauce, as you call it. Grandpa's special
Nope.
sauce.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Let's just play.
It's like the longer you let go, the worse it'll get.
yeah.
Okay, Vivi.
Oh, God.
I wonder if she's gonna like pull
Okay.
the fucking, like stuff out of her.
I know exactly what this episode's gonna be. It's gonna be about her trying to break Emilico out of the spell that she's in because of the coffee. That's what I'm thinking. As I look at Karen's face, that she's smirking because she doesn't.
Karen, where's your goddamn fan?
That's such a creepy look, though. No, you do you, Karen. I'm not gonna be watching the reaction all the time, just for important moments.
I just block her out. She's in the bottom right hand of my corner. I just don't see her as far as I'm concerned.
I'm still curious too, because we know what the shadows are. They're mimics, right? So, did they just find random orphan children off the street to bring them in? That'd be my other thought process.
Children.
No, come in. Don't.
Oh, that tells me I'm
cultivate these
close.
Children.
Well, that was something we had mentioned early on. We were like, is this a family
That's
or
such a
is this
word
not a
choice.
family or...
No, please, not. Oh, God, incest and mimics. Jesus.
It wouldn't be anime if we didn't get everything we could get.
Yeah.
Every trope ever, the good, the bad, the ugly.
Yeah, I don't trust Lord Grandfather. I don't think Lord Grandfather's there anymore either. I think he's a political figurehead at this point.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, to be fair, she doesn't either. She's probably doing it so she's educated on what's going on.
Oh, I know, I'm just saying. Yeah. Yeah. I should not think about Emilico. Emilico.
They're supposed
Too
to
precious.
be unnecessary thoughts, right?
Oh, the soot.
Kate's so cute. Okay, the little sniffle was super adorable.
I guess if you drink a lot of water, coffee gets out of your system pretty fast. I mean, coffee's a diuretic, though, so it's going to make you go to the bathroom anyway.
Yeah.
I have a feeling, though, it's going to take more than just water to get rid of the soot powers of Grandfather.
That is going to take a lot of it.
It's going to be like gallons of water.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, girl, you're making her drink like fucking gallons of water.
Whole bucket. Damn.
Ah, see, Kate's smart. She understood. Oh, you're gonna force her. That sucks. Sorry. Ah, so she's remembering. Maybe it did work.
Yeah, I was going to say it's going to take a lot.
basically you have to like flush their system.
Or those of joy, so she still feels the joy. Oh, she's breaking through. There we go. Okay, maybe I was wrong then.
Oh, we're back. House
It's
is
just
still
you have to
dirty.
drink a lot of water.
Oh, it's a hot towel. I was like, wait, okay. My like real thing though is what's gonna happen when they find out the truth between dolls and shadows.
Yeah.
I see that smirk, Karen. I see the smirk, Karen.
Have you not figured out who these people are?
I know. I'm just talking
No,
about
I
like.
do, and her hair is black.
Her hair is black.
Okay,
Yes.
good.
I was right. No, as soon as I heard that Karen was smirking, I was like,
His
wait,
hair's
what?
black too?
Yeah.
Oh
Oh,
my
she's
god, I
pretty as
love her
hell.
design.
Oh yeah.
Stop, I love her design. Oh my god.
Also, Dustin was asking where the kids came from.
I called it orphans. They're orphans, aren't they?
Stop. There are real people working in these coal mines, y'all. Jesus.
No. They're not coal mines. They brought them the soot.
Wait. Who brought them the soot? The orphan people?
No,
The
Shadow
family.
House.
Oh.
The Shadow House brought it. In exchange, they take children.
Wait, what do they use the soot for? Coal?
I think so.
That's weird.
I hate the fact that she's such a cool character and is so evil. My god.
Oh, yeah.
His hair bugs me. I figured he'd
Her
be
voice
blonde or
is
something.
perfect. Eh.
Funny enough, I figured he'd actually have black hair.
I don't.
What they're drinking?
Yeah. Ew. Grandpa Flakes.
Yep.
I'll make coffee is
God,
good.
that's creepy. I
That's
don't
creepy.
like that, but it matches his personality, I guess.
Oh.
Yep.
What a creepy ass anime.
Here we go.
Yep.
So they're not orphans,
Your
they're just
daughter-
kids.
Your daughter was chosen. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Your
They're
daughter
so
was
creepy.
chosen basically as a blank doll for a shadow to take over. That's what that is.
My god,
Yep.
it was my
So
child
their
was chosen
memories
for the
get wiped.
god.
And they get put in a room
Like Miyako did.
like
God
Emilico
damn it.
did, and then a mimic chooses them
This
to
is
mimic,
100
and they
the
become
anime.
the living doll.
It's 100 the anime, yeah. No, I was saying that earlier. What would happen once Kate, like Amelia, once the shadows know what the purpose of them being shadow is? That's going to be the biggest thing, and what they're supposed to do to their living doll. And I don't think they're going to like that. That's going to be the whole point. Yeah. So Kate's the smart one. She understood this pretty fast.
Aaron, I hate your smug little face right now.
I try not to.
I'm enjoying the fucking show.
I know you are, but the smirk, it's just, ugh.
I always wanted to see him and
Oh, they don't have mirrors, do they?
Not like regularly, like not in the room.
Interesting. Well, shit.
My god, that brings up an even different thing. Like, shadows take over living dolls, right? Is that person still somewhere inside that doll, like the original person, or are they just
Absolutely not.
overwritten? Because that'd be even more. Like, yeah, Karen's hiding behind. I knew she would, because that just
They're
brings up a different.
done. There's
Oh
no
my
way.
God,
that
I
they're-
That's in
hate
the manga.
this.
Yeah, I'm
They
sure
got
that's
to
in the
that point
manga. Okay.
I was like, I'm calling it now. There's no way that they're actually the same person.
Is this we're gonna find out that Rum's a veiled doll now? So that's what happens. She would never drop bread.
So Lance, you just gave a big spoiler.
What?
Mentioning rum.
Yeah, but I mean, I said that last time. I bet you that's what it is. The Valve dolls are failed dolls.
Yeah.
Oh my god, John, you're a creeper, bro.
So adorable.
Right.
But John fell for Kate at that moment. Aw.
Yeah. Yeah, so what?
Getting engaged to him.
He's
Oh, he's gonna be like, you want to get engaged?
No, I have something to tell you.
like, hold up.
Yeah, of course, you're too dumb for this, buddy.
No, he's too hyper focused on Kate.
Well, no, he's kind of dim-witted compared to most others, or single-minded.
She went to go tell the other people. They're not gonna believe her.
You better go unbrainwash his ass. Aw, he's cute with the glasses.
Right?
Yeah, but he would never want to wear the glasses because he doesn't wear the glasses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a no-no. Aw, he wants his friend back.
Oh.
Dope. Make him drink shit ton of water. Oh, there you go.
Ooh.
It's his power. He'll punch it out.
It's true, you got a point. Just punch out.
Get him again. There you go.
This is why Sean and John are like my favorite characters.
No,
I
they're
love
great.
it.
I love them. They're great.
I love the interaction in between them. They're so good.
Oh, poor guy.
Another. Damn it.
Oh,
Oh.
oh,
Oh,
there you
here we
go.
Oh.
Oh, so this is their kind of relationship. All right.
It's not fair
Like
though. He
the
could.
It's like absolute trust, but like with a bite.
Wait, I like how Kate pretty much like, no, I'm gonna make you drink so much water. He's gonna beat him out of it.
Right.
Double KO. Love it.
Oh,
That might be my new phone background. That's really fun.
nice.
Are you free? Nope. Your eyes look good.
Yeah, he's good.
Fucking love how he just beat the shit out of him to get back to normal. I fucking love this anime. That's a good shot. That's a hell of a shot.
The way they did that was kind of weird. But...
You can tell us after the show's over.
This one's not gonna go well. We're just gonna leave her the way she is. I'm sorry.
Lou and Luis are tricky.
Or tricky.
Yeah, we're not.
They're the most weird like combo.
Oh, yeah, they snitches. We're not gonna deal with them. Oh, too late. Oh.
言い争いはよそであれ。いきなり押しかけてごめんなさい。みんな
Yeah, what are the other 2 dolls still controlled? Or did they figure it out too?
エミリコがいなくなった。
Maybe.
ケイトと一緒にエミリコを探して。エミリコって誰だっけ？
Oh, figure she would be like that.
ケイトの生き人形よ。変な名前。それより見て。これを見せてあげようと思ってケイトを探してたの。
Oh,
No, she didn't.
最高の笑顔。ね、ね。こんなに操れるの。
interesting.
私のは物理的な能力。
Oh.
精神に作用するものもある。
Oh no, she's begun.
Oh, of course the crazy ones are the ones that have mind control.
I told y'all should have left them out of this. They're too far gone.
ルイーズ、ケイトの話聞いてたの？聞いてたわよ。ケイトの生き人形の話でしょ？
No.
生き人形って言えばね、ここに来るとき背の高い顔の見えない人形を見たのよ。大きい荷物を運んでたの。あれきっと生き人形だわ。
Oh, it had been Edward. I'm calling
That-
Edwards.
that's
I'm
gotta
calling
be
that
Edward.
being Edward.
Yeah,
で、ルイーズは
that can't be Rum. She said tall doll.
Well, there was tall veiled dolls, but I think Edward kidnapped Emilico.
誰だと思う？
Well, that's what I'm saying though. Her height wouldn't have changed it like that just because she became a doll.
Well, yeah, it could have been any other tall veiled doll, but I mean Edward's the most likely choice.
What the hell was that? Oh, it looked weird.
That's a coffee.
Probably grandfather coffee. That's piano. 100% Edward.
やあ、手荒な真似をしてす
Oh,
まなかった。
Oh, that's someone else.
これ取ってください。
Wait, that's his
That's-
suit.
紅茶の葉が熱そうに踊っているよ。手始めに勢いよく熱湯を注がないと最高の紅茶は入らない。
They make tea to counteract the coffee?
あとは
Well, it's too late. We're done with that.
Oh, he's changing his voice.
エドワードが犯人？
Cheating
この
asshole.
裾からスーツが見えてたの。
Okay, so-
悪いスーツを着てるのエドワードだけだわ。
Bitch, he has good taste in fashion. Leave him alone.
怪しんでるの。お披露目まで椅子を使える
My
ことを
God.
隠してたから。きっとケイトがシャドウハウスに忠実な存在か否か確かめるために。
あいつはねちっこいからな。奴に庭園迷路のルールを教えてもらえなかったせいでジョンは服を汚したんだ。あの時のショーンの落ち込んだ顔と言ったら。
ルイーズもエドワードは嫌い。お披露目の迷路に使われてた木、トゲだらけだったんだもん。
Well, I guess they're just gonna have a mutual enemy of hating Edward, and that's why they're gonna join
I
forces.
mean, I guess it works.
エドワードは岩でリッキーを壊そうとしたんだぞ。
シャーリーがお披露目に落ちたのもきっとエドワードのせいよ。
Well, that was a little bit on them too, but
協力する。
oh,
ルイ
Patrick.
ーズもエドワード嫌いだし。
Yeah, okay, that's how she's gonna do it.
Okay, cool.
ルイーズ、
お披露目では生き人形たちに助けてもらった。今度はシャドウが恩返しする。
Aww.
そうと決まればすぐに動き出さなくちゃ。エドワードのことだもの。
But you still have 2 dolls. Well, I guess 1 doll fully with coffee. Oh,
エミリコ、
What was that?
I just saw that too. What was that? Karen, what was that, Karen?
It was so.
Aaron,
First off, our derail. What the fuck was that episode?
Yeah, I saw
I'm
your
so
face.
confused.
Yeah,
I'm so
she was
Oh,
like,
no. I
That
saw
was a
Karen look
hard
at the camera
derail.
and just mouth, "What the fuck?"
すぐに動き出さなくちゃ。
that's
I'm assuming they're jumping around then if they're doing that.
わからないわ。
This has not happened. Period. They are smashing like 3 different ideas to try to expedite things for finale. I
What the
think.
hell was that?
But
It was
it's
a
Okay.
suit thing with
weird.
a bow on its head.
Is there an after credits thing?
I'm looking. I don't think so.
I don't think so. No.
Mm-mm. That's freaking crazy, though.
Ooh, like that.
So I think I know what they're trying to do, but they are doing it super messily.
Messily.
Like I
All right, well.
also
What?
okay, Luis does the soot thing. She's not supposed to do it there. because she's doing it in front of Patrick, and Patrick hasn't shown suit powers yet.
Ah.
So like, there's so many
Mm.
things that they like cut around, or just like. I was like,
I mean,
She's not ahead anymore. She's
there's,
I still-
that was a hard derail, and that was weird.
I mean, I guess from your angle, but from like, I guess my angle, I love that episode. That was a great episode. Like,
I do too.
Yeah,
I
like,
liked
doesn't-
that episode.
If they go the direction they're going, that I think they're going, I get it, but it's really weird. And it's
Yeah.
I mean, but Patrick
my
doesn't know
opinion,
though.
it's
Like they don't know that
unnecessary.
Patrick doesn't know about powers though.
Yeah, they do.
Well, I mean, they do know that he doesn't know powers.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
Well, Edward
because
then.
John
He
used
didn't
used
show.
his
He didn't
Hulk
show any in the
smash.
debut. He didn't show any in the debut, and well, maybe they didn't do it in the anime, but in the manga, they take them aside and they show them a training room essentially, and they're like, "Hey,
Oh,
this
well, we
is where you
didn't
can
get
train your
that.
superpowers." If
No, we
yeah.
didn't.
No, so
Yeah,
they
we didn't
skipped
get that,
that.
yeah.
Well, that's
skipped
why
the
they showed
character
it.
introduction. They've skipped a character introduction, which is totally gonna throw some stuff out of whack later. So I think they're trying to like fix that character introduction by like speeding ahead to do some other stuff, but it's super weird.
Okay, interesting. So I'm still curious because I guess her suit powers is overriding Lord Grandfather's suit powers, then at least controlling Louise, right? Or
So
It's some sort
she
of
has
control.
so you
Supposed to
find
do.
out through the manga. You find out through the manga that there's like archetypes of suit powers.
yeah, obviously
So
it makes sense.
so Kate's is like this physical manipulation. John has like this like super punch and stuff. So his is very physical, but it's like it's short range versus Kate has some longer range. Luis is like manipulative.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's not necessarily that it overpowers the grandfathers, but it makes her connection super strong.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And
Well, then
yeah, and so
then it's Ricky. Then Ricky's like the last one.
Well,
with-
and we
Yeah.
even saw that just with Edward when he had Emilico in that room. Like his obviously is sound. Like
if it's
the
Edward,
notes.
It's true.
That is
Like,
Edward. Who else know
true.
wear those pants?
I mean, they red herring it a
There's
lot
someone
because
that
like
I know that's the thing is I don't think it's Edward because I think that I know what they're trying to do because I think they're trying to fix a mistake that they didn't set up, and I think because they're trying to speed some stuff along
okay,
to have
that
like
makes
an
sense.
actual season
Makes sense.
ending.
Yeah.
That makes sense. I think this was only
Because-
12 episodes, 13 episodes anyway. I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that's the thing is
Yeah.
the way because of the way they because I mentioned this of like okay the way this pacing is they're gonna get to the end of the debut and that's basically gonna be the end of the season. The problem with that is they don't really have an antagonist. They
Yeah.
don't like the next arc is when you kind of get an antagonist. I mean you have one through Edward, but it's more he ends up symbolizing more of like the rules of Shadow House in my mind.
Yeah.
And he's definitely becoming that, but it's not quite as personal yet.
Yeah.
Well,
So
that
it's
makes
weird
sense.
that
All the
like
adults has
so
it.
the setup that Edward's kidnapped
Mhm.
Emilico and stuff is really weird, but I have an idea of what they might be doing, which is bulldozing through a bunch of shit. But it could work, maybe. But like now they're gonna have to jam a fuck ton of shit into 2 episodes, and I don't know how they're gonna do that.
Yeah, it'll be 4 probably. They'll probably split cores. I'm thinking, or because you're saying
Yeah.
the manga's still going on, so
Yeah, it's still ongoing, but like there's a whole arc and a half after the debut, I'd say. But that's why I'm like, if there's a whole second core, like why bulldoze through all this stuff, and why not give it the proper setup?
unless this is me speculating here, like maybe the manga is close to wrapping up, and so they're gonna try to do a thing where it wraps up with the anime. Poor Mia did that shit, so that's what I was saying.
Maybe, but like
Poor Mia did that, so
I
that's
don't
why I was like,
see the manga being that close to ending.
okay, well maybe they're like, okay, this is how much we're getting. We're gonna try to have an ending, so to speak, in case we don't get a second season. Some sort of
That's what I think
Yeah.
they're trying to do, but again, doing it
I
the way
don't-
you're doing is like, why?
well, like it won't be like an anime original ending. It'll be one of those endings where it's like, okay, if it stopped here, you can kind of see it going, or it becomes a thing where like continue the adventures in the manga, like Inuyasha did back in the day.
Well,
but-
I mean,
Like, what I
I
don't get,
couldn't.
because
I
if they,
couldn't.
I would have just been happier if they did the end of the debut, and then they had the thing with like the training room and go like, there's so much more to this that you don't understand, and then you could have had There's
Well,
a
that's
way you
that's
could
what
have
I
done
was
it that would have been satisfying without doing whatever this mess is
that's what
Yeah.
I
attempting to
was
do.
thinking though. Like, there's no way there's not a second core after this or something at least because they wouldn't have set up this whole
Could
village
then.
thing
Never know.
and the shadow house in this episode if
No,
there
because that
wasn't
was.
more.
I was surprised they showed that because the way the pacing was, I thought for sure they were going to skip that and show that later if they did a second season. Because doing that is like, it confirmed, like, so much of the season, if you haven't, like, read or anything, is are they human, are they not human? You think they're human, but you don't have any proof, really. And
Yeah.
that's giving solid proof and is further showing, like, oh, shadows are made. Right? So, like, that's confirming the mimic thing, and it's just like, you're committing all that knowledge and setup with what's not really going to have a payoff yet.
I'm
Because
going
it
to the
hasn't even
Reddit.
really had a payoff in the manga yet. I mean, it has, but not to that degree of, like... So,
Sorry, I went to Reddit. I went to Reddit just to see
what
it.
did it say?
Like the first comment on Reddit's like, Kate, I will break Emiliko's brainwashing by studying the weakness of soot and safely extracting it by having her drink lots of water. John, I will break Sean's brainwashing using my fists and the power of friendship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I just want to give, like, a small hint. You guys thought that was torture? You have no idea.
I mean, it's torture
Oh, I
drinking that much fucking
figured.
water.
We've seen the way what is Lou gets treated or whatever or
No,
Luis or whatever.
do y'all remember the pipeline system they found?
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah.
So
Someone
like,
has to clean that.
not getting into spoilers because they've been good on Reddit, but a lot of people who read the manga are very disappointed apparently.
Yeah, because that's... I think they can save it if they do what I'm thinking they're gonna do, but again, it's why even do that? Like, why? Because that's gonna be so rushed and messy when they could have just done the ending as, like, the debut is the
This
end,
person's like,
and
I
then
feel like they're too out of
the
character
opening up
compared to
to
the
more.
manga. I'm like, okay.
No, because Kate wasn't there. So so a lot of people talked about last time, John hands Kate the, like, tissue or the hanky or whatever with a note on it, and everyone's like, wait, Kate's the one that's supposed to start the messages, but she's not even there. Their whole interaction is totally solo. Basically, she writes a letter. So he asks her to marry him, and she writes a letter that's like, no, I refuse. And he gets super upset, and he covers the letter in soot, and it reveals a hidden message that's her telling him they're human and they've been brainwashed. And so that interaction,
They just kind of went around that. You know, I could understand them doing that then.
So that I'm not super
that makes
mad at.
sense.
I was
Yeah.
like, that's the faster way to get through that. That's less episodes. Okay, whatever.
Yeah.
But Emilico being kidnapped like that is fucking weird. And, like, the fact
She
that
wasn't kidnapped at all.
the way they showed Luis having the shadow powers there was super weird. The way they did, so they do have, like, a meeting in Ricky's room, in Ricky and Patrick's room, but it's not because of Emilico being kidnapped. It's Kate going, I need allies, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's
doing both.
like, yeah, but it's now it's not allies in order to, like, find out the mysteries at the Shadow House. Now it's, we're all gonna fight Edward. And I'm like, what? Edward's not even, like, supposed to be there.
Well,
Like,
I mean, that's
Edward,
the only
remember,
person they
Edward's-
know of.
I know, but that's the whole thing. Like, Edward's in the adult house, and so he shouldn't even be in the children's building at this point. Like,
Didn't he get like something over the kid's house or something after that debut?
yes, but you're still not supposed to be in the children's building. He's just the manager.
Yeah, here's something that's kind of like,
Yeah.
somebody's like, yeah, apparently in the manga, John isn't told. He starts to realize that Sean's having, like, weird...
He realizes because...
He gets into a weird tangent about always obeying the Shadow's house. And so he gets frustrated.
In a weird tangent.
Yeah.
He gets in a weird tangent, and John questions the tangent, and then he himself feels affected. So what's happening is through brainwashing the doll, they indirectly affect the shadow. So by forcing the doll to be loyal, you make the shadow.
Yeah,
Because
that
they're,
makes
like,
sense.
intrinsically connected.
Yeah, that's why I was saying that's going to be interesting if the original person's still trapped in there somewhere when the Shadow's supposed to take over.
So again, making Edward this big, like, antagonist and kidnap. There's just I think there's a way to save it, but man, it's gonna be messy. I don't see how they could possibly make it clean.
Fine.
Because what episode number was this?
11.
11?
See, okay, like I get it. Like, okay, this is
Yeah,
me
so
reading Reddit
there's
people again.
12
I'm like,
and 13.
if you're ever like this, you need to really check yourself. Original ending, as I fear, forget season 2 will ever happen. The studio and producer should burn in hell. Don't tell people that. Like,
No, it's
get
not
over
that
yourself.
No.
Like,
atrocious. Calm down.
like,
You have the manga, enjoy the manga.
Right.
It's not like this is the first time a show has ever differed from the manga. There are plenty of shows that have
And it
differed from
hasn't,
mangas
like,
that
for all my
obviously didn't
whining and
end how
complaining, it's not
everybody
even that
wanted
bad
them,
it
but
differed.
like it's not like there are plenty of shows that have differed that ended up
Can you
okay.
imagine? Can
Like-
I just imagine? Can you imagine if people had that response to the original Hellsing airing?
go fuck yourself, right? Okay,
Fuck
so
you,
yeah,
I
this
want my
person.
Nazis.
Jesus.
Okay. This is perfectly. This is a normal reaction to have. I wasn't. It wasn't a bad episode by any means. I'm just annoyed and a little upset. They're deviating so far from the manga. Okay,
Yeah,
you can have
It's-
that
'cause
option.
Again, it was a hard derail and a weird influx of information in a weirdly paced way.
Yeah. Like in the end, I like not reading the manga at all. I loved this episode. I thought this was a great episode.
Yeah, same.
It's the way they're doing things to me as an anime only person has been like, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes perfect
Yeah.
sense. They're doing that, and
No,
Edward
I'm
makes
just saying
perfect
they're going,
sense.
why?
Yeah,
What?
you're going,
like, I just
why?
said there was like, what the fuck? Like, why
Okay,
are you doing?
yeah.
It's not art. Why are you? It's not. Oh, they're rushing this or they're cutting out these things. I'm just sitting here going, okay, but why are you doing it this way specifically?
Yeah,
Because I can
and-
see about 10 other ways that would achieve the same thing, but not be as messy to me, who's a manga reader.
Exactly. But, we've had this video long enough. Let us know your thoughts. If you're a manga reader and you're very upset,
Yeah, we'll see,
I understand.
We'll see how the next two are.
Please at
be
least
the
be
side
civil.
effect.
Don't incite riots. If you're
don't
gonna
incite.
spoil with spoiler
Yeah.
tags. Karen will lead them.
Yep.
And we'll go from there. And
Like,
we'll
who
catch
is
you
the,
from.
like, I know who the little shadow mimic was.
Mm.
It was so cute.
All right, we'll catch you up on the next one then. Peace.